What's up? Welcome back to 25 Days of Spookmas. Today we have a story called about some Christmas tree decorations. It's about a girl who is home alone on Christmas Eve and chokes on air. No, I'm just kidding. That was me. And has a nasty encounter with a man claiming to be Santa Claus. It was Christmas Eve, and an 11-year-old French girl named Juliette was decorating the Christmas tree. Her mother was working as a nurse at the local hospital, and the two of them lived alone in the small apartment in the suburbs of Paris. Late that evening, Juliette's mother called to say she would not be home until late that night. Juliette continued to decorate the tree with all of the lovely things her mother had bought at the shop. She draped some multicolored Christmas lights around the building. Around the building. Around the tree. And hung beautiful ornaments on the branches. After placing the angel on top of the Christmas tree, she finally finished decorating and sat down to relax and watch TV. Even though she was all alone in the sixth floor apartment, Julia felt safe as she gazed out across the lights of the Parisian skyline. I'm so sorry if you're from Paris. From her window, she could see the Eiffel Tower and the Champ de Mars. Again, sorry if you're from Paris. Most of the other tenants in the building had gone home to spend Christmas Eve with their relatives in the countryside. The apartment building was almost deserted, which honestly makes this a lot more creepier. Juliette was growing bored, waiting for her mother to return. Suddenly, she thought she heard a scratching noise at the front door. She turned down the television and listened carefully. There was an eerie silence. Curious, she slowly approached the door and looked through the peephole. To her surprise, she saw a man standing outside, dressed in a red suit with fluffy white trim. He was large and fat, with a dirty gray beard, and wore a red hat on his head. He knocked at the door loudly. Nervous and concerned, she asked through the door, "Who's there?" "It's Santa Claus," the man replied. "Let me in. I'm cold and I'm tired and I'm hungry." At this, a chill went down Juliette's spine. She was no dummy. She knew that whoever this creepy man was wasn't Santa Claus. "My mother isn't home right now. Please leave." Peering through the peephole, Juliette watched as the man's eyes filled with anger and his face twisted into a grimace of hate. He began knocking at the door even harder and louder and rattling the doorknob. "It's Santa Claus, Juliette," he growled. "Have you laid out some milk and cookies for me, Juliette? You know how much Santa loves his milk and cookies." The young girl had a sinking feeling in the pit of her stomach. How did he know her name? Then the man began kicking and pounding at the door. She peeked out again and saw him reach into his coat pocket and pull out a switchblade. He shoved the knife into the keyhole and tried to pry it open. Juliet was terrified. She didn't know what to do. "If you don't go away, I'll call the police," she shouted. And that's going to be it for today's video. Part 2 coming tomorrow.